So here we have our Joolca 2-room ensuite shower tent, Joolca on-demand hot water heater, and then our water system with a dedicated water pump. You have a shower area, changing area, and then you can also use this second room as a privy and put your toilet of choice in there, and you have privacy and a lot of ventilation. I like this system a lot better than interior shower and privy setups, just because you're sleeping and eating and trying to relax in your van, and really it's nice to have this type of stuff away from that. Generally people only use a shower 3-season anyways, so this is a really nice system to have, and I'll show you how it works here. You've got this dedicated water pump. I've got it actually turned on right now. This is all on demand, so everything's hooked up. We go inside the tent here. Pretty nice, got a towel hanging area, and then we've got the storage for soap, shampoo, washcloths, and then this is your shower head here. And as I turn it on, you basically can hear this fire, and I think it's a 81 going up to 84. Oh, that might be 88, 89. So you can turn it up if you want, turn it down if you want, but it is nice and warm. And this 5-gallon tank will give you about 2 showers worth. Obviously you want to rinse down and then soap up and then rinse off, turn the water off in between to kind of conserve water. But it's a great system and super convenient. I'm going to show you this Joolca hot tap hot water system and how easy it is to hook up, and then we'll show you how to winterize it as well. We've got this hose right here is going to go from the tank to the pump. We've got our propane. I'm going to go ahead and hook that up. This is nice because it's got this quick disconnect fitting right here. Just make sure that's seated all the way. You turn your propane on. We've got this hose right here. This is your water pump to the Joolca. Snap that into place. Hook that up. And that's actually going to be the input. So that's the right-hand side. This is your output to your shower head. And I just have this shower head sitting on here, but you can hook up your whole Joolca shower tent if you want. And then we need the batteries. These are just for the igniter inside of the hot tap. That's it. Now we're going to go ahead and fire it up. So this is an on-demand system. Once you turn on the pump, it's going to prime. Oh, and I've got that turned on. So you heard that ticking, that was the igniter starting. So basically, if we just start running water, you'll see we're at 71, 74, 76, 78. You can turn this up. You can turn the water flow up if you want. And then we're up to 83, 86. Nice warm water. Turn that off and you're done. Pretty simple. So now I'm going to show you how to take the whole system apart, and if you want to winterize your pump, we'll show you how to do that as well. It is pretty good about using water. You can usually get about 2 showers out of one of those jugs, but now I'll show you how to take the whole system apart. So first thing we're going to do is turn off our water pump. You can turn this on to get some of the pressure out of the system. Turn off your propane. There's that. So you've got your propane undone. This tank actually fits up in here, which is nice. You can undo the input. To drain this hose out, because it's got the 2 quick connect things on both sides, you have to press both of these at once. and basically just let it drain. Now you've got that hose emptied out. You can disconnect this guy. Same thing to relieve the pressure. You'll have to press on this. Got that hose done. Disconnect this. Whoops. And then the Joolca itself will drain out as well. You can just hold one end of this hose up. Make sure you got all the water out of it. So if you're storing this in cold weather, you just want to make sure you get the water out of all the systems, because if you get it frozen and you get ice chunks in there, it's going to be a problem. And I'll show you how to winterize that pump next. Make sure you get all the water out of here. And then the pump itself, it's pretty simple. So I'll use a coin to open this utility box up. And so there's the pump right there. You've got these two hoses that are filled with water right now, and you need to get the water out of those. So generally what I do is I put a chamois in the bottom of it so I can just let the water drain out. And you can grab another one if you need it. And you can press down on the little button up in top to make sure all the water comes out. Just a convenient way to gather up all that water. And then what I like to do is actually run the pump for a couple seconds and make sure that I get any water that's inside the pump. And you can see the rest of the water that was in the pump just came out. Then you dry these chamois off and just stick them right back in there. But basically the whole system's winterized now. When you go to use it, just hook these hoses back up and you're good to go. But I would just leave them loose for now. And that's it. Another feature of this system is this mount for the hot tap, which is really nice because you can take this whole unit off in about 5 seconds here. That's it. And that's kind of a nice feature because you may want to take it off if you've been using it in colder weather and bring it inside where it's warm and just make sure that all of the water gets out of that system. But that's basically it. And when you want to put it back on, just move those guys. Pick up. That's it. Nice and secure.